Tunde, not you're someone I respect so much. I'm very disappointed that you will carry a video you will not verify and you put my picture on it. That video was made 2023 when I was still dating Chris Okafor. That video is not referring to me. As a matter of fact, I was in the church when Chris made that video. Please, Tunde, no, with due respect, I want you to remove my picture from that picture. That video. That is not a response from Chris Okafor to me. That's an old video. If you go to his page, that video was made 2023. It's not a response. I'm even surprised that D1 also posted that thing like a response to me. Someone reached out to me and said, Chris is bringing out money to do damage control. That was when they brought out that video. And they are circulating it to bloggers. So I have a lot of respect for you. I wouldn't want to believe that Chris said to that video to do damage control for him. With due respect to you, kindly remove my picture from that video. Please, I don't want to fall out with you. You're someone I respect. Someone I hold to high esteem because of how you help people. Kindly remove my picture from that video. It wasn't referring to me at all. I have a surname. I'm from Oghala's family. Oghala's family is a very big name. Find out. The owner of Galcon company in Lagos, who built all the bridges, is my father's direct brother. My father is also a very rich man. My mother is a very wealthy person. So Chris couldn't have been referring to me because he knows all these details. With due respect to you, Tunde Notes, kindly remove my picture from that. And D1 as well, please remove my picture from that video. I already got the information that Chris is paying heavily to do damage control, and I don't want to believe that you guys were paid as well. This matter means so much to me. When you see someone in this situation, don't mock the person. I can wake up. You can wake up tomorrow. You might not see me again in the situation I am in now. This whole thing is. You guys don't know what I've been going through. You may wake up tomorrow and you will see Dorris Oghala again in your life. You might wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again. I know the state of mind I am in right now. Chris did a lot to me. Chris contracted me to help him and his friends. And what did he pay me back with? He arrested me. He detained me in Abuja. He also arrested me 4 days to my brother's burial. And kept me in state CID with a for 2 days. For nothing. I did nothing. Because his friend gave me money and he took the money. And I started asking for the money. He paid me some and got me arrested for defamation. Chris has done a lot of things to me. Today, not with respect to you, that video is not a recent video. That's an old video that Chris media team brought out for damage control. Kindly remove my picture from there. I respect you a lot. I respect you for your kindness, for humanity. But please, do not take this matter personal against me. I am not stable. I am suicidal. I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took me a lot to say all this. Everything I have built is on the mold. It's on the ground. But I don't care anymore. I'm not living for anyone. I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through a lot. Nothing means anything to me anymore. Chris dealt with me for no reason. This is my shame. Let me bear it. But please, that video is not a response to me. That's a video he made 2023. Today, not. If you wake up tomorrow and you don't see me again, your conscience will not be happy. This is not a joke to me. This person you're seeing here is suicidal. I am being very honest. I am devastated. I am heartbroken.
Yeah, this is actually emotional, and Doris has said a lot. And from the previous video and this particular one that we just watched, Doris has said a lot. We know from all what we've seen, we know that the lady actually painful. There are a lot to all this to what we don't know. I believe there are a lot that happened even behind the scene between her and Pastor Chris. But I think that when issue like this happen, there is need for us to actually hear from the other person, because most of the time when issue like this happen, you tend to hear favorable side of the one talking, because nobody will actually say anything against him or herself that is going to say a sweet thing and is going to say something that's to defend him or herself. I think now we are hearing from Doris about all this, but we have not heard from Pastor Chris. But I also look at it that if you look at the story from the beginning, there are a lot of mistakes, there are a lot of fault here and there, because for a full-grown adult woman and a person will just ask you to leave your husband's house despite the abuse, even in the first instance, abuse relationship is not healthy. And if at all you are going to leave that kind of relationship, it shouldn't be based on what the pastor said. And the pastor said, if you divorce him, I will marry you. And from that point, you took your step and you divorced that particular man, or you left the house of your husband. I think there are more to it, and I think there are even more to be investigated about this matter, because I believe from that point, for a woman to decide based on that, maybe there are still some of the things that we don't know about this matter. So that is my perspective, though I'm starting to be corrected about this, but that is where I looked at it for, and this is going to be a lesson for anyone, either woman or a man, that don't let anybody influence your decision. Before you take your decision, think deeply, look inward, look outward, look at the consequences or consequence about the matter before you take those steps, because nobody is going to pay for it. You are the sole recipient and sole beneficiary of whatever decision you take about life and about things that pertain to you. And I think Doris has learned in a hard way. So I pray God be with him, be with her, and I pray that God will just help her to come back and to be restored on time, because as it is, Pastor Chris Okafor has moved on. Now, I want us to go and listen to the full interview between Dorris Oghala, Dorris Oghala and Pararan on his platform. So Pararan actually did a kind of interview for Dorris, and where Dorris actually exposed a lot of secret how it all started between her and her ex-husband, and what Pastor Chris told her, and why he took that decision, what happened after Dorris left her husband, what are those things that happened between her and Pastor Chris, and what are the depth things Pastor Chris told her about marriage. And do you know, based on this interview, Doris actually had a pregnant. He was pregnant. He had a pregnancy for Pastor Chris. And what happened to that pregnancy? We are going to hear details. What happened after Doris took step about that pregnancy? You are going to hear the depth of all this in this particular interview between Doris and Pararan. So, guys, let us go there and listen to all these allegations. So, please kindly watch to the end.
Chris and I met 2017.
2017.
When, yes, I was at first headquarter. Him too was at first headquarter. I was with Chioma Okoye,
Okay.
my colleague then. So went for a matter in the first headquarter. So Chris was walking down on part of the road in that station. I was walking down. Then he now said hello to me, approached me. I didn't know who he was then. So as he approached me, I was talking to him. Then his bouncers now rushed to hold me. He now took me inside his car. Said, let's go inside the car. He now said his name is Chris, but I should give him my number that he was going to call me. So I gave him my number, and that was it. So as soon as I left, me and Choma we were talking. Choma said that she knows that guy, that the guy is a very big pastor. I said, me, I don't know him. So as we were talking, like 1 hour later, he now sent me a message and said, this is Chris. I said, who is? I didn't know it was him, but he just said, hi, this is Chris. So as I looked the message, I said, who is Chris? Someone said, na him, his name is Chris. So he now called. And I think he now called my number. Then he now said, how are you? When am I leaving Abuja? I told him. He said, okay, if I get to Lagos, I should call him so that we'll see. So when I got to Lagos, he was actually the one who called me and now gave me an address in Ojodubega.
Yes.
They said it was in the evening that he said I should come to the address. So when I took over, I got to that place. It happened that it was his church. He sent his pastor, Pastor Sylvester, to come and receive me. That was a night vigil. So when I got there, the vigil was already ending. It was around 12 midnight or 1, I don't think so. The Pastor Sylvester now took me to his office upstairs. The one was when we started talking. Then he now said he liked me. I said, okay. So that was when he also found out that I was an Hollywood actor. And he now talked. He said, okay, that I was going to come to visit him. That I was going to the village.
Yes.
That me too, am I going? I said, yes. This was New Year. I think it was crossover night.
Okay.
So yeah, that was why around after 12:1, that was when that thing happened. They now said, okay, that they are going to the village. I told him, okay, that means I'm coming to the east. He said, okay, that when I get to the village, he will invite me to the house so I can meet his mother.
Yes.
So that was when I got to my place. He now sent he now sent his he now sent me his address in their village. You will go from Okigwe. It's from Anambra, but you will go from Okigwe. His place is not far from Okigwe Road.
Okay.
So you pass through that Okigwe Road to his village. So he sent me the address. I now drove down to his village. There he introduced me to his mother, introduced me to his father. Then we all had food together in the house.
Yes.
Then
When I think when I stayed there for hours, we're just gisting, getting to know each other. And after that, he now sent his escort driver, his police escort,
Yes.
to carry me and drop me off, like to follow me behind for security and take me to Maya. So I now left. Then during that period, I visited him like 3 times in that village. So it was that period that we kissed for the first time in his village. And after that,
Oh,
came
now
back
start
to
the, when I
Lagos.
start kissing from the village.
Yes, that was,
Okay.
we didn't make love, but we kissed.
Okay.
So after that, he took me to, he took me to, okay, when he came back to Lagos, after they finished the vacation, we were talking. He now gave me his house address, Unilage State. His house is in Unilage State, Ojudubega.
Yes.
So I went to his house. It was his sister's daughter that received me, Chizoba.
Okay. She's
Chizoba
up.
was the one who received me. Yes,
Yes.
and then I met his daughter, Chinyere, and I think the first and second daughter. Then the other one that is Abino too. So that was what happened. Then we now went upstairs to his room. It was now there that we now had sex. So subsequently, if I'm coming, so I became very close with the children, the daughter,
Yes.
So Chizoba is the one who receives me and all that. So Chizoba used to call me too. So we became family.
Yes.
So in between that relationship, we dated that year past. Throughout that, we were just dating. It was just, I would say that sometimes he would dodge me at Marriott Hotel. He used to put
Okay.
me in Marriott Hotel. Most times, I would even invite me. I'll come to church. Even while in church, as he's preaching, if any usher come near me, he will use mic and even warn the usher. Say people should be careful with guests. Don't be going near. That's how jealous he is.
Okay.
He's that jealous. So we started dating. He said he doesn't have any other girlfriend because there was this girl they were accused. I saw online. Her name is Amaka. Even Choma
Amaka.
Okoye also told me about the Amaka saying that his girlfriend. So when I asked him, he said no, that nothing like that happened.
Say not the data.
So even when they date am, say nothing, say they are just giving false accusation. One time sef I came to that church, he raised money for that Amaka, he caused quarrel between me and him. I said, why are you giving her that special treatment? He said because she's just a loyal church member. That nothing, like cannot even sleep with her, that she fat like that. How can he sleep with her? With all the fat everywhere. Say, I did not even rate him. That of all the people that he want to sleep with, is that one that is fat and old. That was what he said. So after that, then even Chinyere Winifred, we have also had issues with Chinyere Winifred because Chinyere Winifred husband is the pastor in that church.
Uh-huh.
So, um, so he
Who be the
has also
share?
told me that Chinyere Winifred is my colleague.
Yes.
So he told me that Chinyere used to throw herself at and him, but he doesn't want. That Chinyere used to bring so many of my colleagues to him
They can't give
that he
her.
rejects them. Yes,
Well,
that he rejects them. So
which
one
year be
time, one
this?
of my colleagues, this things happened between, as in all these gist was between that 2017, 2018. All these things were just what we were normally discussed. Oh, they
Okay,
said
yeah, yeah.
2017, 2018. Yes, so it was 2019 that the relationship paused when I wanted to get married and I told him. So
Okay.
he told me a lot of things and all that. But at the end of the day, when I wanted to get married, I told him I wanted to get married. He now said, okay, that I should wait for him. I said, no, because my mom is putting pressure. And this guy, I knew him before I even met him, that this guy has been on my neck, that he wanted me to marry him. In fact, it was short. I think after it was that 2017 that I met Chris, shortly after my father died.
Yes.
After I met Chris, my father died. So then, when I wanted to get married, I told him, and I said, okay, no problem. But that I'm breaking his heart too. But I said, my mom is on my neck. I should marry the guy and all that because the guy has been into my family. Then eventually, when I married the guy, Chris was not happy. So most times he will call me. I think
When you did your
one of
husband
the chats
house.
I was saying,
Yeah.
that video that I sent you, that was the video I was sent you that I was touching my breast.
Yeah.
He was one who said I should touch myself. That was my husband's house. I was lying down. That's my husband's bed.
Yes.
Because Chris, I don't know what happened. When I married my husband, I told my husband before I married him that I actually do not have feelings for him. That I loved someone. My husband insisted that he wanted to marry me.
Okay. So you
And
explain to us, say you not too like her like that. See no another person.
yes, my
Okay.
husband insisted that he wanted to marry me. So he said when in the marriage, love will come. When I got married to my husband, I was still in love with Chris.
Okay.
And my husband then was also not good to me. Most of
Okay. What do you
that
mean?
is
What do you
why
mean by your husband then not still good to you? So that we will feel your way.
after I married my husband, when a man has chased you for a long time and eventually married you, my husband was obsessed with me when he was chasing me. I eventually married me. He treated me in the night of our marriage. Because my husband bought a car for me before we got married. He bought a car for me. The night of our marriage, he beat me up.
Hmm?
After our traditional marriage, he beat me up. So I left. I even left and went to the hotel. That I would resolve it. I came back. The marriage was a toxic one. My
Okay.
husband used to beat me in their village, drag me on the ground. So it was in between up and on. One, I understand my husband because when I married him, can you hear
Yes.
me?
I dey hear you now. I dey hear you. Yes.
I, I understand my husband because when I married my husband, I never allowed him to touch me. When he wants to touch me, I didn't have feelings. And when he wants to touch me, sometimes he struggle. So I deprived him of sex most times. My
Okay.
mind was somewhere else.
Which is
So
Chris.
most times he forces to even make love to me. To make love to me, it's force. Sometimes he will rape me. I won't call it rape, but he forced himself
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to make love. So it was in that process, we're back and forth. Sometimes he would beat me because of it. That is the only thing that made him angry. He would beat me because of it. So it became very toxic. And I couldn't force it because I didn't have feelings for him. And I told him.
Okay.
So but doing that back and forth, my husband now started, he was already a womanizer before I even married him. But that was a part of the reason why I lost feelings for him, even prior before the marriage or before I even met Chris. I knew him before that, but I lost feelings. So he now started carrying women. 2 months into the relationship, started bringing women. If I go to film, he will bring women into the house. Long story short, he eventually got one pregnant.
Okay.
And that time we had issues. I traveled. When I came back, in fact, I didn't even come back. It was one that called me that someone is pregnant for him. He didn't want to marry the girl. He was begging that I should come back. I told Chris, see what's going on. That I want to go back to my husband. Chris didn't like it, but I eventually went back. When I got there, Chris called me and was crying. There was a chat I sent you where he said he was not okay. It was that he didn't expect me to do that. That was that chat. Then he started crying that I shouldn't have gone back to my house. Maybe he told me to wait. That when I got married to the man, that he felt so bad. When he saw that I left, that he was happy. Now I've gone back again. So when I got back, I thought that my husband was going to change. No, my husband, even when I got back, I met the lady with the child and her mother inside the house with a newborn baby. I told them to leave the house. My husband sent them away. But that was not okay because even he continued beating me. In fact, the beating became worse. That was January. I came back December 2021. Then January 2022, he started beating me. So it was that time that he was beating me that me and Chris was not talking on the phone.
Okay.
So the last
At that time,
beating
when I
was
actually play love
yes,
online.
yes. So that was that time he now beat me. The last beating he gave me, blood gushed out of my nose. Chris said I should carry my bag and leave the house, that he was going to marry me. So
And
that
so
was
Chris
when
can
I
tell
now
you.
left. Yes. So I
Chris can tell
can't
you, you
carry
come
the
up for your marriage, say,
say
okay.
make I no even carry anything. Say make I just come out that he will marry me. Because that day I showed him the blood. So I
Yes.
came, I went straight to his house. We now made love.
That day.
And no, that I traveled, flew to Lagos. My arrival in Lagos, I went straight to his house. We made love,
Apiaraka.
and that was it. So he said I should tell my people to go and return my bride price.
Yes.
So my people now, I told my mom I wasn't going to marry again and everybody. So my people now called my husband to return the bride price. My husband refused, but eventually they dropped the bride price with the lady that has baby for him. So that was it. So that's how me and Chris now started again. Before I now got pregnant, I sent it to him. The
Oh,
day
you
I
can't get
sent it
belay
to
for
him,
Chris.
yes,
Okay. Which year be this one now?
I
Which
sent
year?
it 2022.
Okay, 2022.
That 2022, that love making that we did, I was pregnant. So
Okay.
I told Chris. In 20, I think that was the 2021. No, 2022. That thing is that 2020. This thing happened that 2021 ending
Or
of
2022.
2022. But I know that
Okay.
in between that time, that was when that was when I left my marriage. So either 2021 ending or 2022. That was when I left my marriage. So when I got pregnant, I sent him the pregnancy test. I didn't say anything. Then between around 1 month, 2 months of that pregnancy, I miscarried it. So
Okay.
it was when I miscarried it that when I went for evacuation, it was my friend that videoed. Even that video, I can show you. I will send you the original video when with my friend's voice where she said, "This one is for Oga," because my friend knew I was going out with Chris. So when they were
Yes.
doing evacuation, when you miscarry, they will take you to hospital. They will evacuate the remains of the miscarriage.
But
So
yeah.
when she videoed it, yeah, and I sent it to Chris. Now the reason why, okay, now we'll get to that part. So this is just the summary of how we met. So it was in
Yes.
between that 2022 that this Chris now approached me. Prophet started calling Chris out.
Prof
Chris
S.
now approached Prophet from South Africa.
Yeah.
So Chris now said I should follow Prophet out to find out why he was calling him out.
Okay.
Everything was okay between me and Chris. We were still loving. We were still very much in love. So when I
Yes.
now went to Prophet, I told him my name is Chioma Johnson. I'm calling him. I called him with an American number. I said I'm calling him from the US. That I saw you called Pastor Chris out. What is the issue? So Prophet told me, and I found out that Prophet didn't have much on Chris Okafor.
Yes.
So I came back. I told him that he didn't have much on you. He said okay. Then 1 week later, Prophet started calling Jeremiah out over the missing child, baby
Oh,
testimony.
baby testimony. Yeah.
Yes. Then Chris now said, I think Chris and Jeremiah now approached me.
Okay.
Chris called me on three-way call. That I should, since I have established relationship with Prophet, I should go back to him and know why he's doing that to Jeremiah, whether he wanted money, or he wanted, or what his own reason of calling Jeremiah out. So I followed. Initially, I told Prophet, I told Chris, I won't do it. Me, I don't know your friend, and me, I don't like this thing. He said no. If I love him, I should. I quote him directly. What he used? He said, "If you love me, Didi, do it for my friend. He's my brother."
Yes. I
That
still can
was
tell you.
when. Uh, that was when I now went to Profess, and then they gave me a plan. They say I should seduce Profess
So make you seduce him.
and make him fall in love with me. Yes, ma,
Okay.
I should seduce Profess and make him fall in love with me. I should make him all the promises in this world. So, which was what I did. I engaged Profess. We started talking. While we were talking, I've made him all the promise in this heaven and earth. Profess now fell and now trusted me more.
Yeah.
So while Profess was talking with me, the case of baby testimony came. Ruth Matthew, they said Jeremiah arrested Ruth Matthew. So Profess
Yes.
now said, can I help to release Ruth Matthew? That they took her to Abuja, that the case that came and all that. That was when I said, okay, now I now told them that Professor said I should go and release Ruth Matthew. So that was why I went to Abuja during that case, went to the police station and saw Ruth Matthew. So when I saw that he was a cripple, I came back to Chris and Jeremiah and I said, sorry, I will not be able to hurt this woman. If your issue is to arrest Chris, by arrest Profess, let's deal with Profess. This woman is a cripple. Don't arrest her again. So that was when they now said, okay, that they are not after, but I should just find out what is the connection between the lady and Profess.
Okay.
So, which is the case of Ruth is something I would tell you some other time, but I'm just summarizing it.
More just summarize how they go first.
Yeah. So in summary, um, they used me to set Profess up. First money they sent to Profess was $3,000. They said I should lure him to Nigeria.
Yes.
So, and it was Chris that sent that money. I sent you the screenshot where he forwarded me the receipt with his number.
Yes.
So it was Chris that sent that money.
$3,000.
And yes, at that time, me and Prophet was agreeing that we will come to Nigeria.
Yes.
So eventually, while we were also doing that, Prophet now sent me to Apostle Johnson Suleiman
Yes.
to also tell him that Otobo wants to come and do interview on his page, that I should give him bill if he doesn't want Otobo to come. I should give Suleiman bill 30 million naira. So it was when he sent me to Suleiman that I
Prophet say
called.
make you go meet Suleiman, say Steffi Tobu won't go do live for a
Yeah,
page. So if
yes,
Suleiman no want make Steffi Tobu do am, make Suleiman
uh,
pay 30
30
meter.
million.
And
Yes.
people they hammer for this one now, I don't know. I hear you.
So I went to Suleiman, but when I reached out to Suleiman. I told him, sir, this is who I am, and I am not really working for Profess. I am here in defense of your colleagues, Prophet Jeremiah and Chris. Now,
Yes.
Profess has sent me to come and blackmail you and collect money. I want you to insult me and profess. I will record it and send to him. Embarrass us, which Suleiman did. He now told
Yes.
me that it's not even about pretending that he's going to arrest Prophet. He now sent me a court document where he has restricted or some YouTubers, and also show me the Prophet's name, sent it to me. So I went back to Prophet. I said, the man know about you, that the man is angry. The man said he will arrest you, he will sue you. So that was how that one. When I sent Prophet that court case, he just did not talk about Suleiman again. Then we continued the baby testimony matter. So it
Yes.
was that thing I told Suleiman. Suleiman now told Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie now went and exposed me because
To
to
to profess.
to profess that I am not who I thinks I am, that they are using me to lure him. So that was why Profess did not come to Nigeria.
Okay.
Though he did not believe them 100%, but he did not come to Nigeria. So later, Profess now said he has personal vendetta between Iginla, Idahosa, Chris, Suleiman, and Jeremiah,
5 of them.
that they plan to arrest him with J. Israel. But
Yes.
that arrest, him and J. Israel formulated it. And J. Israel told him to disable his page to pretend like he has been arrested so that they can collect the money, which J. Israel collected money. That
Hmm.
was his
Elekwe.
own personal vendetta. Yeah, so that was his own personal vendetta with these pastors. He said I should arrange a three-way call so that for now, profess now, me and him, he calls it street. Me and him, we are now running street. He said he's training me on the business we should be doing. I'll be the one to be going forefront to be collecting money from pastors. That was profess for him now. We are a couple. We're already
Yeah.
in love, so he trusts me. So he now said I should arrange a meeting between all these pastors so that they could discuss what's into them. If they want him to stop, that they will pay him money. So that I went back to Chris, and Chris made that three-way call. The people in that call was Bishop Idahosa, Chris' friend,
Yes.
and Chris Okafor with prophets. Prophet now narrated why did they arrest him and all that and all that. So at the end of the day, they now the host now told Prophet, because the host was afraid. He now told Prophet how they planned their arrest, how many of them who put money and all that. They now started pleading with prophets. After that three-way call, they apologized to him, that they left the call. Then prophets now said I should approach them to pay him, and they should pay him $200,000
Right?
before he would $200,000 before
Yes.
he would leave there.
Okay.
So when I now told, in fact, when this told me before this whole thing started, I told Chris that I won't do this thing if my lawyer is not involved, because I thought the way the whole world was on that matter, and it has to do with a missing child. So I told them I will not continue this if my lawyer is not involved, if the police is not involved, and all that. So they involved my lawyer, involved their own lawyer, involved EFCC, which I personally went to EFCC in Benin and wrote statements. They also
Yes.
involved Interpol. Chris
Apala.
lawyer, uh, Chris lawyer Obani was
Yes.
the one who sent one of his lawyers from his chambers who took me to Interpol in Lagos, where I also made statements. So I had those cover before I continued in my disc
With the profess. Before you continue with
guy.
profess.
So why Professor demanded why Professor demanded that money, they they now said okay, they know what to do. Them and what the Interpol guy now discussed it. I don't know how they got money, but there was a video they sent me with empty video with dollars showing on a bed. So when they showed me that, I will send the video to you. So when they sent me that video,
You go to play for them. Yeah.
when they sent me that video, it was the Interpol guy that sent me that video. So when they sent me that video, then I now put it on reel. They did it and I inserted my voice. I said, Professor, the money is here. I'm in the room. That's why you can only hear my voice in that video. You can't see me. I acted like I was in the room then. I was one videoing it. So when I sent him the video, Professor believed it. Then he now said, okay, how will he get the money? I said he has to come down to Nigeria. He said he can't come to Nigeria. These people will be looking for him. So we agreed that he will come to Ghana. So it was that coming to Ghana that Suleiman now also came and told him. Not Suleiman, actually. I think Cassie.
Cassie, yeah.
Not Suleiman. But I think Suleiman told Cassie who I was. It was Cassie that I told Prophet that they want to arrest him. They want to set them up, arrest him. So it was like that process that Prophet, because Prophet believed I had that money, that me and Chris want to chop that money. Prophet started calling me and Chris out.
Yes.
Trying to expose me and Chris, telling Jeremiah that the money did not get to him, that me and Chris held on to that money. So that was why Prophet started calling Choma Johnson out, burying me and Chris' picture. It was because of that money. So why Prophet started calling me, I said Choma Johnson, Dorris Oghala. Why he was not trying to do that, me and I came out and now told people that I'm Dorris Oghala. Then I now exposed. Before I came out,
Yes.
that was when Prophet Jeremiah now promised me that money, that car. Sorry, because our agreement when I started doing this thing is that I'm not going to show my face. That I was going to only tender the evidence in court and probably come and defend as a witness. That was why I used Choma Johnson. But because Prophet was calling me out, even all of us were panicking. I was so angry. I was like, I don't like this. That was when the man said, don't worry, I will buy you any car of your choice. Choose.
Okay, what promise is he will buy you any car of your choice?
Yes. So make us just go out. So it's time for me to come out now and expose Prophet. Because that time the heat was on his church. And it would have taken only me to stop that heat by exposing Prophet. So they wanted me to come out with my face. They even promised to buy me house, not only car. They promised to buy me house, yes. So when I now came out, I came out on I first of all told Dada. Dada did not believe me. Then I came out I went to Dr. Chidi, and I told Dr. Chidi everything. Look at what is there, look at what is happening, look at. But I did not tell Dr. Chidi that I was going out with Chris. I did not tell Dr. Chidi the full truth. I just told Dr. Chidi that Prophet is blackmailing these people. He's sending me to go and blackmail. But I still maintain that I was in love with Prophet.
Okay.
Because that was the act, so that Dr. Chidi can also counter Prophet, because I was still working with these people now. Okay. So it was not then that Dr. Chidi now gave me his platform when I was saying I'm still in love with Prophet. He used to send me to go and collect money. So I said half truth, not all the truth, because I was protecting Jeremiah then. So that was when I came out. I played my conversation with Prophet, the voice recording, where he was sending me to go and collect money from pastors, how much you have paid him, all those things. So that was when I brought it out. So it was now that thing that, scattered the case. And it was through those my confrontation with Prophet, all the things he did in that case, I had it recorded from the beginning. And police had it. Jeremiah them have it, so they used it in court and they won their case. So the car Jeremiah promised me, he said he was going to. Chris now told him to. The first car I sent them was Lexus. Then they said that one is too expensive. Then I now got this Mercedes, which was 45 million. Then I said, okay, that they were going to buy it. Then Chris now told Jeremiah that they should send the money to his account. He should send me the money for the car to his account. So when we left the 3-way call, I asked Chris, why would you say made in said that? I asked him, actually, I did ask him. He said, no, he doesn't want me to put the money. He doesn't want Jeremiah to have my number because Jeremiah has come to his church before and impregnated somebody, and they used 10 million naira to cover it. Yes, that's what Chris told me.
Okay.
That's what Chris told.
Says Jeremiah come in church, called to program from inside
So
the
that they
program.
used 10 million naira to cover the girl.
Yeah.
So it was there that when and I said, okay, now I understand. So Chris was one who now sent his account to Jeremiah. So Chris now started sending me the money, 3 million. You will see where I even sent 3 million. I showed you the receipt. Then he said he will send 3 million. I sent you the chart where he said he sent 3 million.
I will put her inside.
He started sending me the money, 3 million, he sent me 3 million. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go on. Yes,
so
yes.
He sent the money 3 million, 2 million, 1 million. So he was, and to the tune of 10 million naira. So he started badmouthing Jeremiah, saying that Jeremiah does not want to pay the money, I should just forget him. I believed him because he was my boyfriend.
Yes.
So, long story short, fast forward to a few months later, I needed money. And throughout this my relationship with Chris, it was not about money.
Okay.
In fact, he wasn't giving me money. We're just doing love. Me, I had my own thing going. I was okay. So, and Chris is, well, he has, I don't know, I don't ask him for money actually. So the first time I now ever asked him for money because I needed money. So I asked him that I needed money to travel. I was going for surgery. I needed 1.8 million. He said he would send me money. He now sent me 300,000. I told him that was not enough to buy the ticket. He said, he didn't say, by the way, if I need money, your friend has money. And he has my money, he has not given me. He said I should forget about that person. The thing did not go well with me because I needed money. So I had to reach out to Dada. Then I opened up everything to Dada. I said, your brother, Jeremiah, is owing me money. When I opened up everything I did to Dada, I said, I'm going to call him out to give me my money. And I said, wait, let him reach out to Jeremiah. Dada now reached out to Jeremiah. Jeremiah said he has paid all the money, that he has his receipt. That he paid 45 million to Chris Okafor's account. So when he told me that, Dada now put me and Jeremiah in 3-way call. Jeremiah said, I don't know why the man not giving me. He has paid everything. Say, my daughter, I have paid everything. So it was at that point that I called Chris back and I said, give me my money. Your friend said he has paid you the money, and you know I need money. I was angry when I started quarreling. Then he now blocked me. When he now blocked me, that was when I now came online and said, Chris Okafor, give me money. You stole my money. So as I called him out online, he now reached out to Jeremiah also called him that he should pay this girl the money now. So he started begging Jeremiah that he was in America, that you should please help him, that he doesn't have money now, he just finished building his hotel. And all that. Jeremiah said, okay, so him Jeremiah go bring 7 million, Chris go bring 8 million to make it like so that they will pay me 15 million naira. And that was the first money that they paid. And Jeremiah said I should take the 15 million and forget the remaining money. I said, no, sir, I cannot. Because that will be testimony case. They called me name. And this man knew that I needed money. He did not give me. He had on to my money. So I did not. Me and Chris were now doing back and forth. Later, he begged me to go and apologize on public for calling him out. I should come out and apologize before he would give me the remaining money. So it was in that process that he now, I think, another thing happened. He now paid me 5 million. The remaining one he didn't want to pay. He blocked me. So I now got angry. I called him out. As I dragged him, he now reported the matter to police, NCC, National Cyber Crime Center, for defamation and cyber stalking. They came to my house. They came to arrest me. They did not see me. They invited me. I went. They detained me for one night in Abuja. When they detained me, I came back. I was still calling police out to give me my money. Then it was in that process that we're doing that fight. I traveled for Christmas. My brother was there in Haiti when I left Abuja, when I left Lagos on November. When I got to Abuja, from Abuja, I came back for Christmas. My brother called and said his leg was paining him. And I didn't take it serious. I thought it was normal leg pain. So they started carrying, and I told my mechanic to drive him with my car to Abia for Christmas. The mechanic said on their way that my brother was weeing almost every 3 minutes. I said, what happened? Before he got to Abia, his two legs were not functioning, couldn't walk. What happened? And it was so quick. Before we know it, the two legs now got paralyzed. We were massaging it, called doctors to do this, to do that. Nothing was going on. Before you know it, did not give us time. Everybody was confused. His whole body now got paralyzed, including his two hands. The thing was just coming up like this. My brother's body just paralyzed, could not talk. From the next thing, my brother couldn't even say anything, like they were strangling him. My brother died. Like the whole thing happened mysteriously. He was a strong boy. Nothing was happening to him. And before my brother died, I had a dream. Just that then that's why I am hard on myself, because I wasn't really, would I say, not spiritually enlightened, or I didn't take my spiritual self very seriously.
Yes.
Because I had a dream before my brother died, and I didn't really take that dream serious. I had a dream where Chris arrested me in that dream.
Yes.
No, he came with police. Before they arrested me, he came with police or some people. They were shooting guns. So they wanted to shoot one gun at me. My brother now came, and the gun now pierced at my brother's heart. So in that dream, I was crying. Then the police arrested me in that dream and put me in a bus and drove me off. I woke up.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't take that dream serious. But 2 weeks later, my brother died. That was the beginning of my depression, because everything about me died with it. We're planning my brother's burial. My brother died January. We fixed it on February. 5 days to my brother's burial. Chris said policemen. The moment I posted the poster out on my page, policemen came to the house, in our family house in Umaya, and arrested me. They took me to State CID.
Yes.
And detained me. I was there for 2 days before I had asthmatic. I had panic attack. Then the DCJ now told them to take me away. They took me to Abuja and served me cold pepper. My Oga is called the CP, that I lost my brother. And my brother's burial is in 4 days. I was when they now released. When I got back, my brother was buried. After my brother's burial, everything was not the same again.
Yeah.
I was rushed to hospital. I was lifeless. It was the thing that The only thing that was left was for the doctor to pronounce me dead. Because the doctor said I was lifeless, I wasn't breathing. So the doctor was going to tell my parents that I was because I don't know what happened. I just collapsed. I saw things I can't really say them now. And what happened to me when I was lifeless and what happened. So when I recovered, I was angry. That was when I came out and started calling Crystal taking. At that point, I started now releasing our videos, our chats. Then he now sent his lawyer to go and tell my lawyer that he wants to settle out of court because they actually took me to court. I'm jumping that part. After my brother's burial, I went to court. So it was after that that I painted. Then he now said we should settle out of court. Then he now paid me that 15 million. And they came with one agreement that I should not talk about it, I should not press charges, I should not go to court, I should not talk about this. I sent you the agreement that they wrote.
Yeah, Russia.
What pained me in all this? What is paining me in all this? It's not the fact that, it's the fact that I love Chris. We had a relationship. He made me to come out to defend him and his friend, which costed me my career. That baby testimony case gave me a very bad name. It made people curse me. People called me all sorts of names because I got involved in that case. I suffered miscarriage for Chris. It was during this police case that it was during this that Chris turned that miscarriage video to abortion and started sharing it to bloggers. Chris also carried I sent you that video where he said I should touch my breast.
Yes.
And also carried where he told me to touch my private part. He sent it to his lawyer. His lawyer sent that video to his son, who now sent it to my own lawyer. That was when they wanted me to stop talking about Chris. They wanted to blackmail me with it. You see, what is paining me in this whole thing is that I lost everything because of Chris. My dignity as a woman, my career. Chris promised he was going to marry me. After everything I did for him and Prophet Jeremiah, how they paid me back was to arrest and detain me. After detaining me, they gave me a very bad reputation.
So now, what do you want? What do you want now? What you want me to do now?
Please will not marry you. No. Who is he leaving me for? No, no. At this point, bro.
So now read date where the church people know now where everybody.
Everybody know me and Chris now. I sent you the chat now. Everybody know me and Chris. Now he wants to marry. I want to believe that this girl he wants to marry. I'm not too sure, but I need to confirm it. Because there was a girl he told me that was pregnant for him, that he kept in the house. He kept in the house, and that the girl, now he wants to, the girl said she's pregnant. Though he lied to me that one girl is accusing him that he got him pregnant, that because he gave her accommodation. Now the people that own the place wants to sell the place. The girl doesn't want to move out. He even said, if I know those people that used to kidnap people, this thing, that is my witness.
Wait, who tell you? Who asked you like that?
Chris.
Say wait again. Repeat that, please.
Do I know people that kidnap people? Because that girl and one of his pastors that left him, Pastor Felix.
Felix. Yes.
Yes, was calling him out. So, and he wanted the girl to leave. So I'm trying to find out if that girl is the same girl he's proposing to in a bid to cover the child that the girl gave birth to him, or. And I've called people to confirm if it's the same girl that he got engaged to, so that the scandal will not come out. Because I know that the girl gave birth to a boy, the one that he wanted to buy that. He said she eventually gave birth to a boy.
So why you won't go kidnap the girl before? Why you won't make kidnap
because
the girl?
Then he didn't accept the pregnancy, or he told me that he didn't even do it. But that Pastor Felix later told me this story. Said the girl was pregnant for him. He didn't accept the pregnancy, so he wanted to remove the girl from the house and send the girl away. That was what happened. So at this point, Chris, that marriage, because I don't know who he wants to leave me for. And him, we agreed that we marry. I've lost everything now. If it's spiritually that he killed my brother, me, I don't know. If it's not spiritual, me, I don't know. But the truth is, what am I living for again? Who is he going to leave me for? Who is going to marry me? Nobody. And now he wants to marry. My life is shattered. Bro, when I say my life is shattered, my life is shattered. I don't even know what is happening to me. I don't know what is happening to me. Everything about me is shattered. So, at this point, Chris, either me and him we marry or we stay single. Nobody will marry. Nobody will marry. Let us either we marry or we stay single. Chris will not leave me for another woman. For who now?
Well, how you want to stop them? How you want to stop and make it not marry?
Bro, if they start that wedding, at least I know that Sahara reporter will follow me. I know that Pararan team will follow me as media people. You know, when they don't to marry, they will ask, do anybody have anything against this marriage? I will naked. I have. I will show the scar. The scar. Because immediately after that miscarriage, I did operation. I did operation for fibroid. So I will show the scar. I had a miscarriage today. I entered theater the next day for operation. I will naked for Chris. Who will marry me now? Bro, Chris no go do that marriage. It's either he buy me there or that marriage no go. Either me and they single will not marry, or we will end up marrying each other. That is our agreement from the beginning.
And on a really date where they make love, where everywhere, where.
And I send you chat. That is his number. Post it and let people see if that man was not in love with me. The chat I sent you, you see the love. There's nowhere we know they make love. They make love inside car. Chizoba go carry me. Yes. We go come in house. Sometimes everybody don't sleep midnight. We go make they inside car, they kiss, they make love. Sometimes we go carry me, go inside the room. In daughter Chizoba, that's his sister daughter, and she they always receive me. In first daughter, the children they buy me gifts. When Chizoba wanted to marry, Chris was calling me to come and stand in as his wife. So there is nothing. He introduced me to we used to do uniform. We used to wear uniform and go to church. And I was part of the wife. When he's doing program, I'll be the one to call my police contact. I'll give him over 30 police, 50 police. He will not pay 1 naira.